Hi, I'm Michael Brisbane, PGA professional from Mobile, Alabama. Wanted to show you in this video my homemade putting green or my home putting practice station that I built for my own personal use. I wanted to share this video to show you that you don't really need anything glamorous to work on your putting stroke. You can see I'm not in any putting studio, I'm just in my garage. It's a cold winter day. Matter of fact, it's Mardi Gras Day here in 2015, so happy Mardi Gras, everybody. I opted not to go down to the festivities downtown, too cold, so just screwing around here in the garage. But I wanted a place at home that I could work on my own stroke. I wanted a place to just really work on the fundamentals of my setup and just the fundamentals and the mechanics of my putting stroke. I'm not interested here in working on breaking putts or anything like that. I'm just working on making my fundamentals really sound. So let me show you what I've got. Really made this out of a lot of just material that I had already. The base here for the putting track here, or the putting mat, is just a piece of 8-foot MDF that was a leftover of my workbench back here that I built. When I put the top on my workbench, this was just a leftover piece of MDF. I painted it to protect it from getting wet. Anybody that knows anything about MDF, if it gets wet, it's ruined. So again, paint that I had in the garage, it's white, I just painted it. The mat, the putting mat that is on here, here's the remnants of that putting mat. Actually came from a putting training aid I had purchased years ago. It was a putter with a laser in it, and you use that laser on this straight line. The putter has long since does not work, so just the mat was sitting around, so I decided to use it. I like it because it has this straight line on it. However, you could just get any piece of indoor-outdoor carpet at your local home center that would work. All I did is I just took this putting mat here and I just glued it to the piece of MDF. I used some carpet glue that I got at my home supply store, and just glued it down. Then I took a couple finishing nails and went around the edges and just tacked it in. So this piece of the putting mat here is on the MDF very firmly, so I have a nice smooth putting surface. Around the edges down here, I just have a couple pieces of 1x2. They go and they form a little frame so that if I roll a ball down there and I happen to miss the putt, which does happen on occasion, the balls don't go rolling all over my garage. So you can see if I rolled one down there and it misses, they're just being contained on the putting green. Okay? My standing platform over here is just two pieces of plywood, again, that were left in my garage when I moved in, that I have glued together and then screwed together so that the height of my standing platform is the same height as this MDF. So that's basically it. Now, you can see I've got a couple of other items up here. These are just training aid items. This is my eyeline putting mirror. I think if you're going to practice your putting, you need to have a mirror. I know it's the #1 training aid on the PGA tours and all the other professional tours. If you're serious about fixing your putting, get yourself a putting mirror. Go down to the link below my video and the information, and I'll have a link where you can find one. I drilled 4 holes in the platform here. I've got just screws. You could use T's. I just grabbed a couple screws and I put them through the holes in the mirror and into the holes in the putting platform so that my mirror is secure, so that the mirror is not moving all over the place. And I have 2 holes up here where if I'm standing right here, I'm hitting about a 4-foot putt, 4.5-foot putt. And then I've got 2 more holes back here that if I move the mirror back to the very back of this putting mat, I'm hitting about a 7.5-foot putt. If I'm putting way back here, I'll slide the platform back. Okay, this platform is movable. It's not attached. Okay, so it just slides on its own. As a matter of fact, I use that platform if I'm hitting balls in the backyard. I've got a net with one of the Fairway Pro hitting mats, and that's a platform that I hit balls off of. on this platform, this piece of black carpet is just a doormat that I bought from Lowe's, and again, glued it down. So there it is. Now, the last little piece of the puzzle down here I needed was, since I don't have a hole that the ball is going to go into, I wanted something to show me that I was making a putt. So I bought the Bullseye Cup from Eyeline Golf. Okay? The Bullseye Cup is actually made to put down in a regular golf hole. It makes the opening smaller. The opening in the Bullseye Cup is smaller than the actual width of the hole, so it narrows your focus down. And all I did was I just took a little of that carpet glue and I just glued it right onto the carpet, so it's on there nice and firm. So I really like it. It gives me a smaller opening, so it makes me more precise in my practice, and it gives me a nice sound. It almost sounds like the ball is going in the hole. So let me show you a putt here. You're not going to be able to see my whole body, but you'll be able to see how this works. I just put a ball in the mirror, get myself set up correctly. I got my eyes in the right place. Okay, then I'm going to make a putt. Okay, push that one right there. Not my best stroke ever. Okay, again, drag another ball in. Get myself set up correctly. Okay, there it was. It rattled itself in. So there you go. A very simple home putting practice station. Okay, a little home putting green that anybody can build. And I know this would help your putting in your golf game. Better you putt, lower your scores. Thanks for looking.